To everyone out there who is thinking, Jacob, why did you go and pay for this piece of crap? You know you're not gonna like it. This is not your type of movie. This is a girls' movie. Like I literally sat in a theater full of girls and couples. That is this movie's audience right there. So why am I going to pay money to see this in theaters? Well, I actually work at that movie theater that I see all these movies at. That's like 7 minutes away from my house. So I get to watch these movies for free. So I'm not giving a single dollar to this studio for this movie. I just get to sit there in the IMAX too and watch it for free. 50 Shades Freed. This is the third and final film in the 50 Shades Grey franchise. We got 50 Shades of Grey and then we got 50 Shades Darker. Why do I own these? They're my mom's, I promise. And I'll probably own the third one. Do I ever watch them? I promise you I never will and won't ever do it, especially after watching the climax, the one you don't want to miss, as the advertise keeps telling us. You do not want to miss the climax, guys. And it's just, what do you think I'm gonna say, guys? The first movie has like a 20%, the second one has like a 13%, and the last time I checked, this movie had a 7 on Rotten Tomatoes. Guys, it's awful. It's awful. But if you like these movies, go watch them. Do not listen to me, but listen to me for the next 3 minutes or so. This franchise is just terrible, and this one, in my opinion, is the worst one, because nothing happens in this movie. The trailers lie to you. They're telling us that this movie is going to be erotic, sexy, and all that kind of stuff, and then you're going to have this stalker guy, the boss from the second movie. He's coming back. He's going to try to kill everyone, maybe bankrupt them, all this kind of stuff. He's stalking them. But really, that's just a really tiny subplot that doesn't really do anything until the last, like, 15 minutes of the movie, and that's it. This movie is about freaking Anastasia Steele, or should I say Anastasia Gray, who is now married to Mr. Gray, and pretty much you get to see them deal with each other because either they're arguing, and once they're arguing, they have sex, either with ice cream, or in the bathtub, or in the car, and that's our movie. They argue, have sex. Argue, have sex. Uh-oh, we got a stalker on our hands. Let's talk about that for like 2 minutes. And the very next scene, let's go to somewhere exotic, really beautiful place, talk for like 20 minutes or more, maybe 10 minutes, and then let's have like a 5-minute sex scene with ice cream. That is this movie, and it's annoying, it's boring, and what's even worse is you don't care for these two characters in this movie at all. Their chemistry is so bad, like you have no interest in them, and he is such a terrible boyfriend. He controls her so much. This is not relationships. Every time he has a trip or going somewhere, he's like, you're going with me, you're going with me, oh, we're doing this, put your top back on, oh, we can't like all these guys see you naked, whatever, you could end up on some front of a magazine. Like, he is controlling her, and she lets him do it. And in these sex scenes, she lets him beat her and all kind of stuff, and she lets him do this, she lets him put a vibrator on her. She loves it, but then she hates it, and then she hates him, but then she loves him and lets him do it again. It doesn't make sense, and this is why this movie is so stupid. But of course, let's talk about the acting. Listen, these two actors, Dakota Johnson and Jamie Corden, they are good actors. I promise you. I've seen them in good stuff before. I promise you. In this movie, it really felt like they wanted that paycheck. It really, really did. Some of the dialogue in this movie is some of the worst dialogue I have ever heard. It is so bad. I can't. All the acting from every single person is terrible. No one was good. Not a single person. And the dialogue is just, again, like I said, it is awful. It is so bad. It really makes me mad that someone, a person with money, and a person with cameras, and a big movie set, and all this kind of stuff said, let's film this, let's put this out there, let's let people go pay money to see the shit. And they allowed it. And it makes me mad. But I watched it for free. So go fuck yourself, studio. Either way, this movie, nothing was good about it. I was bored. I was just completely out of it. And when it was over, I got happy. it was over. There's like a montage at the very end of the whole trilogy, and it's like supposed to be romantic and sad. I'm like, yes, it's over. It's ending. Finally. I hated this movie. I had no hype going into it, and it was awful. And there is one more scene that made me so mad. There's a car chase scene where she is driving, besides the green screen looking like shit. The scene that makes me mad, it's supposed to be very intense. She's getting followed. What does the editing in the studio do? They play a pop song, and it's supposed to be like joyful, but again, it's supposed to be intense. It is the most terrible mood, tone, whatever they're trying to go for. I have never seen it that bad in a movie. I don't know what they were going for. Because once she parks and the scene's over, they have sex in the car and it's supposed to be romantic and everything. There was such a change in tone and mood. I don't know what they were going for in that scene. And it will never forget. How was it supposed to be intense when you have a pop song playing? I just can't. This movie it's over. It's over. I can't believe they got a third one. And once again, for the third time, the third time is the charm. 50 Shades Freed, you are shit, and you get a big fat F. This movie is not good. Do not see it. Now, if you love the first two, go see it. Please, just go see it so everyone has their opinion. Don't always agree with me. It's your opinion. If you love the first two movies, go watch them. I mean, I'm just saying, my mom enjoys these movies. I don't know how, but she owns them for some reason. And so she's going to go see the third one, and she's going to buy it on Blu-ray, and she's going to watch all three of them. And I'm just going to be in my room like, what is that noise? I hope to God that's the TV. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.